What is up, Free Code Camp community? Today I'll be going through step 1 through 10 of the HTML by building a cat photo app course. Let's dive right in. This is what we'll be building. Of course, I'm only going to do steps 1 through 10 in this particular video, but make sure you subscribe because I'll be going through all of these courses and creating videos bit by bit. Step 1. HTML elements have opening tags like h1 and closing tags. The text for an element goes between its opening and closing tags. Find the h1 element and change its text to cat photo app. We'll check our code and on to the next challenge. Step 2. The h1 through h6 heading elements are used to signify the importance of content below them. The lower the number, the higher the importance, so h2 elements have less importance than h1 elements. Only use the h1 element per page and place lower importance headings below higher importance headings. Below the h1 element, add an h2 element with the text cat photos. So we'll go under the h1 element, add an h2 element with cat photos. Make sure we close the h2 element tag, and our code passes. And we can see our text over here. Submit and go to the next challenge. Step 3. The P element is used to create a paragraph of text on websites. Create a P element below your h2 element and give it the following text. See more cat photos in our gallery. So we'll go under the h2 element, create our paragraph tag, see more cat photos in our gallery. We'll close the P tag. Make sure you always put your periods, and this is case sensitive, so make sure you correct your case here. Check code. Awesome. Step 4. Commenting allows you to leave messages without affecting the browser display. It also allows you to make code inactive. A comment in HTML starts with, contains any numbers of lines of text, and ends with the following. For example, the comment to do remove h1 contains the text to do remove h1. Add a comment above the P element with this text. So we'll go above the P element. We'll open, exclamation point, dash dash, and we'll add a comment. Add link to cat photos, and then close that comment. Comments are great because it allows you to stay on track, and it also helps other developers understand what code's doing. Step 5. HTML5 has some elements that identify different content areas. These elements make your HTML easier to read and help with search engine optimization and accessibility. Identify the main section of this page by adding a main opening tag before the h1 element and a main closing tag after the P element. So what we do here, basically we just want to do as it says and identify this entire section as the main section. Check code. Awesome. Alright, you're doing great. Submit and go to the next challenge. Step 6. In the previous step, you put the h1, h2 comment, and P elements inside the main element. This is called nesting. So all of this is nested within this main tag, okay? Nested elements should be placed 2 spaces further to the right of the element they are nested in. This spacing is called indentation and is used to make HTML easy to read. The h1 element, h2 element, and the comment are indented 2 spaces more than the main element in the code below. Use the spacebar on your keyboard to add 2 more spaces in front of the P element so that it is indented properly as well. So basically, just clean your code up, make sure it's indented. Submit and go to the next challenge. Step 7. You can add images to your website by using the image tag, IMG. Image elements have an opening tag without a closing tag. A tag for an element without a closing tag is known as a self-closing tag. Add an image element below the P element. At this point, no image will show up in the browser. So we go under this P element, we'll add an image, and it's self-closing, right? So we close it here. You would think this would work, but image is a self-closing tag, so we'll follow the rules and close it by itself. Alright. Step 8. HTML attributes are special words used inside the opening tag of an element to control the element's behavior. The source attribute in image element specifies the image's URL where the image is located. Here's an example of an image element with a source attribute pointing to FreeCodeCamp's logo. Inside the existing image element, add a source attribute with this URL. So what I like to do is just Control-C or copy. Go here inside your image tag. We'll declare source attribute, and then your image should pop up. Alright, check code, submit, and go to the next challenge. We're almost done. One more step. Step 9. Well, 2 more after step 9. All image elements have an alt attribute. This alt attributes text is used for screen readers to improve accessibility and is displayed if the image fails to load. For example, image source, the alt text for this is a cat, has an alt attribute with the text a cat. Inside the image element, add an alt attribute with this text. So that is mainly for screen readers as well. So people who are blind or who have a disability, maybe it's hearing or seeing, and you can hover over this and it'll either speak or do something else, and it tells them that it tells them the contents of this alt text so that they can understand kind of where their mouse is at. Very helpful. Alright, we'll check the code. Congratulations, it passes. Last step. So you can link another page with an anchor, which is an A element. For example, anchor with a href attribute would link to freecodecamp.org, and we can see that here. Add an anchor element after the paragraph that links to freecatphotoapp.com. At this point, the link won't show up in the preview. So let's see, where does it want us to add this again? We'll link to add an anchor element after the paragraph. So we'll add an anchor, we'll href attribute here, https freecodecamp.org. Alright, and we'll close it. Okay. Check your code. Oh no, we didn't pass. What did we do wrong? Let's see. Oh my god. Free cat photo app. Listen guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, no matter how good you get at coding, I've been coding for years, you're still going to make little mistakes like that. And it's okay. It happens. Just think simple, debug, and find the issue. So let's check our code. freecatphotoapp.com. Alright. As I said, I like to think of coding as, you know how doctors tell you they're practicing medicine? I like to think as being a developer as I'm practicing coding. You always learn something new, and it's really fun. It really is. But anyway, that's step 1 through 10 of the cat photo app. Make sure you check out the Discord or the okay, awesome. That is step 10. Alright guys, perfect. So that's step 1 through 10 of the building a cat photo app. Make sure you check out the description. I have an awesome Discord community with very smart developers in it. Don't feel shy. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because we do go live on this channel and I build applications from start to finish right in front of your eyes. It's live, so you get to ask questions and hang out. It's really good. It's a really good time, okay? But anyway, have a great day. Thanks.